winter seem long. You are the breathless hush of evening that trembles on the brink of a lovely song.
Well, this is my studio. I want you to have a good look at it because I'm in a very small space that works extremely well. It's just outside of the dining room, between the dining room and the living room. First, I have my sack that holds all my lists of songs and any special chords if I need a little bit of prompting for myself, and certainly the lyrics, which I always need to look at to sing. And sitting on top of two pedestals that ordinarily hold our CDs and tapes, and still do, the set of M audio speakers. And if I sit right in between them, then I can get the kind of quality that we need to get from listening to the sound once we've recorded. I record on a microphone. This is an AKG with the pop filter so you don't hear the pops when I'm singing. And a really good sturdy microphone stand. And here's my piano. It's a Yamaha. And it's electronic so that all of these wires that you see going from my piano and other kinds of wires are going right into the Mini Mac. The Mini Mac sure packs a wallop. It holds the GarageBand program, which I use to record all my music on, and I can change my piano music to any instrument that GarageBand carries. On top of my Mini Mac is an audiogram, and the audiogram holds the microphone. This is the cable to the microphone, so that I'll be able to have plenty of power that the microphone needs. And this is a connection to my earphones, so that when I'm recording and thinking about the quality of my instruments, what they really need to sound like, I can use my earphones. These are Audio-Technica. They're extremely good, very sensitive, and I really enjoy using them. So that's my complete studio, and boy, does it work really, really well. I can always get to it, and as long as I'm in the mood, I just sit and have a good time singing and playing. With GarageBand, my piano, and all the electronic equipment, I can churn out music that I never thought would ever be possible at home. Thinking, planning, strategizing, and just plain plotting in my head. These are the keys to my music. I keep the lyrics to the songs I really like in my Mac so that I can later pull a number of them up and decide on the order for beginning to work on my chord structures. They'll later be turned into arrangements and orchestrations. I practice everything on my piano first. I don't use any notated music, but I watch the lyrics as I play to see how I want the accompaniment to sound. Sometimes I feel a particular rhythm coming on or get into tangents with my chords. But that's the fun, because I'm not paying for studio time.
Embrace me.
Once I have the start of a piano arrangement I like for its chord structures, tempo, and tone, I start to put my voice with it to see if I can get a match vocally which will meld with a good instrumental accompaniment. I've played and sung most of these songs hundreds of times, but I've also played and sung them hundreds of different ways. Now I need to make decisions on which way to go. Sometimes it's off from the beginning, as when I'm in the wrong key for my range. You hear the piano here, and I also have it coming through my earphones along with my voice. That way I get a real close-up audio of the instruments, voice and piano together, to see if it works for me. I didn't realize until I saw some of the footage here that apparently creativity involves working every single muscle in your face. And it ain't pretty. But luckily, I don't have to watch myself. When I experiment with keys and rhythms, I may discard them all, but I always feel I've learned something I can bring back or borrow from eventually. Exasperation and frustration abound, but once I get past the challenging issues, I'm left with what I had been working toward, and I can get to all the fun with GarageBand. Now I can correct many mistakes and make all kinds of changes, including adding and deleting instruments and tracks at will, to continue to improve my work with the GarageBand program. I can convert any piano I've played into all kinds of other instruments. Finally, I'm going to have a chance to hear everything without using my voice or hands. This time it's all the concentration and instinct I can muster, and listening very carefully to help make those precise decisions about what just plain sounds and feels good.
But our love is here. But our love is here to stay. Doesn't sell, baby, till that lucky day, you know. I can't give you anything but love. Yeah. Not bad.
I hope that if you've ever thought about recording your own music, that you'll give this a try. It's a very satisfying and fulfilling hobby, and you can meet your passion head on and have a great time. Good luck.
The breathless hush of evening.
The idea for producing an album of love songs was inspired by my children. To Jennifer and Jim, to Andy and Anne Marie, I wish you a very, very happy 10th anniversary. Love from Mom.
The dearest things I know are what you are.